morning, everyone. Welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for today, Wednesday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Commissioner Repenning, James, Davis, and Jacinto are present. President James, we have a quorum. May we start with Bureau introduction, starting with the Bureau of Engineering.
Good morning, Edmund Yu, Bureau of Engineering.
Good morning, John Olinger, Bureau of Contract Administration.
Good morning, Ruben Flamenco, Bureau of Street Lighting.
Good morning, Hugh Lee with the Bureau of Street Services.
Good morning, Veretta Everhart, LA Sanitation.
Good morning, Ted Jordan, Public Works General Counsel.
Fernando Campos, Executive Officer. President James, we do not have any speaker cards under general public comment. We also do not have any commentary under the Neighborhood Council comment section. We did not receive any speaker cards as well for any of the items for today's agenda.
Okay, we'll close general public comment as well as the Neighborhood Council category of commentary. Let's go ahead and take, we'll get the administrative off the roll. Agenda item number 4, there's a stop notice. Olson Precast Company transmitted a stop notice in the amount of $5,000 for furnishing manholes and vaults. They should be maintenance holes now for L&A Concrete Structures Incorporated, an apparent subcontractor in connection with the emergency on-call sewers and storm drain repairs on Gramercy Drive project in the 900 block of Gramercy Drive. The primary contractor is Tomovich & Associates. Is there a second to my motion that we receive agenda item number 4 forthwith? By Commissioner Repenning. Any objection? Without objection, we will do so. Agenda item number 1, we have bids for the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant Secondary Clarifiers Upgrade Modules Project. Dr. Campos, go ahead, sir. Oh, we have 2 of them today. Do we have 2?
We do have 2.
Oh, and then for the Machado Lake Pipeline Project. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Fernando Campos, the first project is for the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant. This is in Council District number 11. The city has estimated the project to be at $18,050,000 even. The second project is the Machado Lake Pipeline Project in Council District 15, and the city has estimated the second project to be at $15,500,000 even. We will begin to open up the bids for the first project. Again, this is Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant, Secondary Clarifiers, Upgrade Modules. The first bid for the first project is from Kiewit Infrastructure West Company for a total bid amount of $21,857,000 even. That's $21,857,000 from Kiewit Infrastructure West Company. The second and final bid received for the first project is from PCL Construction Incorporated for a total bid amount of $24,560,000 even. That's $24,560,000 from PCL Construction Incorporated. Mr. President, that concludes the bid openings for the first project. We will now begin to open up bids for the second project. Again, it's for the Machado Lake Pipeline Project in Council District number 15. The first bid for the second project is from Blois Construction Incorporated, that's BLOIS Construction Incorporated, for a total bid amount of $21,390,825 even. That's $21,390,825 from Blois Construction Incorporated. The second bid received for the second project is from Vido Artukovich and Sons Incorporated, doing business as Vidmar Inc. AJV, for a total bid amount of $21,415,824 even. That's $21,415,824 from Vido, that's V for Victor IDO, Artukovich and Son Incorporated. The third bid received for the second project is from Mladen Buntic Construction Company Incorporated for a total bid amount of $39,904,100 even. That's $39,904,100 from Mladen Buntic Construction Company, Incorporated. The fourth bid received for the second project is from W.A. Rassick Construction Company, Incorporated, for a total bid amount of $28,225,000 even. That's 28225,000 from W.A. Rassick, R-A-S-I-C Construction Company, Incorporated. The fifth bid received for the second project is from M&R Construction Incorporated for a total bid amount of $17,377,330 even. That's 17377,330 from M&R Construction Incorporated. The sixth and final bid for the second project is from OHL USA Incorporated, doing business as Group OHL USA Incorporated, for a total bid amount of $15,921,294 even. That's 15921,294 from OHL USA Incorporated. For the record, line item number 1 and also line item number 12 and 13 have been lined out by the contractor, and all 3 lines have been initialed. Mr. President, that concludes the bid openings for the second project and all openings for today's agenda.
Okay, thank you. Is there a second to my motion that we declare the bids, or that the bids be declared opened? By Commissioner Davis, I never know how to say it. The bids are now declared open and received.
Received, opened, and declared, yes.
Received, opened, and declared. Try to do it off the top of my head. But either way, we got a second from Commissioner Davis. Any objection? With that objection, that will be the order on agenda item number 1. Agenda item, let's take number 3, authority for expenditure, truck owners on file, Bureau of Street Services, and the Office of Accounting requesting board approval and execution of an authority for expenditure in the amount of $3 million to provide additional funds for the Bureau's as-needed trucking program for the fiscal year 2017 and 18. Mr. Samaya, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
How are you? Good morning, members of the board. My name is Sergio Samayon with the Bureau of Street Services, and the Bureau is requesting approval and execution of an authority for expenditure in the amount of $3 million for the continued operation of the as-needed haul truck program. This will take the total funding to $9 million year to date. As of pay period 15, which was the last expenditure report that goes to the end of January, $5.56 million has been spent, of which $5.2 million has gone towards resurfacing. The amount of tons hauled related to resurfacing was 521,749 when compared to last year, same period, 506,284 tons were hauled, which is an increase this year over last year. And when you look at the expenditure, which is about $100,000 more, the truckers have been a little bit more efficient this year than last year, if we compare.
Well, we'll always accept the efficiency.
The latest infusion of additional cash is expected to last until late April to early May. So I'll return to request a final authority for expenditure of approximately $1 million. So our budget's about $10 million.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, yeah, please.
There's nothing that's off schedule on this, correct? Everything's kind of on schedule and running as it normally runs?
Right.
Other than we've got some efficiencies that are admirable?
Yeah, correct. We're doing all the, every year we go through the administrative process of renewing all the contracts, so we're getting started early on that process. So.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Samaya? I'll make a motion that we adopt agenda item number 3, seconded by Commissioner Davis. Any objection? With that objection, we'll adopt number 3. Thank you, sir. Any issue sending number 3 forthwith? We will send number 3 forthwith. Is there a second to my motion that we approve the meeting minutes from the meeting of Friday, January 26, 2018? By Commissioner Repenning. Any objection? Without objection, those meeting minutes are approved. Agenda item number 2. This was, let me call the item and then we'll deal with the timing on this procedurally. Bureau of Sanitation, revocation of solid waste hauling permit, SVT Services, permit number 11-027. Recommending that the board first authorize the Director of the Bureau of Sanitation to execute the following. 1, revoke SVT Service Incorporated's solid waste hauling permit number 11-027 for failure to comply with the terms and conditions of its permit and with the requirements of the Los Angeles Municipal Code 66.33.3 et sec, which means in addition. Number 2, direct the Bureau of Sanitation to notify recycler service providers, RSPs, that SVT's permit is revoked in order to provide those recycler service providers with the opportunity to begin to service SVT's customers. And number 3, direct the Bureau of Sanitation to refer the matter to the Office of City Attorney for misdemeanor case filing if the Bureau of Sanitation staff discover that SVT collects, removes, or transports solid waste generated within the city after the permit revocation. There was a request that this be continued from last Wednesday when we had it scheduled to today because of a death in the family. And now we have another request for a continuance when we had indicated, Ms. Valdez? Now we had indicated that we would provide that continuance one time, and here we are now with another request for a continuance. What's the reason for this request for the continuance?
Well, the reason from SVT is that today is the day of the funeral services for Shalene Katanjian, who is the owner, for her grandmother, excuse me. I heard from her yesterday at about 11 o'clock telling me about her inability to be here today. She also stated yesterday, as well as the first time she requested a continuance that made it through the board, because this is actually the third continuance they've requested of me. Last time she also said that she was out of town. She didn't specify what that meant or with the distance or anything like that, but the reason we brought it forward was because our council has advised us that there is some risk in moving forward if there was in fact a death in the family and et cetera. So that's why we brought it forward without saying no. We said no further continuances.
Right. I understand that, and I hear that, and I would agree. If the funeral is today, why can't we set this on Friday, 2 days from today?
There's no reason why we couldn't. She indicated that she would like to do, if possible, a telephone conference hearing. She said tomorrow. Of course, the board does not meet tomorrow. She did not say anything about any further dates.
I don't mind. We'll continue it until Friday.
Until Friday.
And then if she wants to do it over the phone, we'll have Dr. Campos set up a way for her to be on the phone.
Yeah, we could set up the phone.
Fair
We have
enough.
a speaker, and then we can put the microphone to the speaker to broadcast.
That's fine if that to help accommodate her. Mr. Jordan, is that satisfactory to your concern about our willingness to grant what would now be the third continuance requested of the city, whether it's the board or the bureau?
It would actually then be the fourth.
Then be the fourth, okay?
Yes, I think under the circumstances, this is the best way to do it.
Okay. Then, is that okay, Commissioner Penny? Okay. Then what we would need to do, Dr. Campos, for your office, I believe we would maybe need to put it on a special so that we could hear it on Friday?
We can release a supplemental to the agenda that was released yesterday. It's for Friday. Since this item has already been agendized several times and we're continuing, we would just add it as a supplemental.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and do that. Okay.
All right. Thank you,
ma'am.
Commissioners.
And you can let them know that the hearing will be Friday morning at 10 a.m. And if they would like to be on telephone, then we will accommodate that. We just need the phone number
Correct.
to reach them.
Okay.
Okay?
I will do so.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Then that'll be the order. Have we cleared the desk this morning?
Yes, you have.
On a Wednesday morning? Well, I guess we're celebrating Valentine's Day for a short agenda. Thank you, everyone.